Hi, I am Deborah R. Richardson of Debra R. Richardson LLC, and I work with you to help you clean up your vendor data, clean up your vendor processes so that you pay the right vendor. Now, this week's Vendor Master File tip of the week is that really the IRS contacting you? Gotta tell. So, the IRS sent out a tax tip, 2025-46, and they send these out via email if you are subscribed via an e-news subscription. And so I do have a vendor master file tip of the week to show you how to sign up for that, and it'll come up right after this. But here's what the IRS says so that you can avoid being a hit or a victim of scammers. And so this one is titled, again, Ways to Tell if the IRS is reaching out or if it's a scammer. And so they have four different areas or methods of contact or communication. The first one is email, text, and social media. So they tell you now that they will not reach out via email or social media channels. And so a few of the examples they show is, or they talk about, is that scammers will send phishing emails to taxpayers. They will pose as the IRS on social media because the IRS does have a YouTube channel that has some good information on it, as a matter of fact. And they will contact them on social media, write about a fake bill or a fake refund. And also, they have seen or have reported or have reports of scammers reaching out via text about, again, fake tax credits, stimulus payments, so any fake information. So that's email, text, and social media. And then phone calls. So I remember when I was a practitioner, we did get phone calls from the IRS, and most times it went to voicemail because we were busy, and then we would call them back, and then they would call us back. But what they will say is that now the IRS may call to confirm an appointment or discuss items for a scheduled audit. After, though, an initial letter or notice. And so what they're saying here is that they do not leave pre-recorded urgent or threatening messages, as scammers will often do. They will tell them that they don't call back, a warrant will be issued for their arrest. So that's been reported. Also, they do want you to know that yes, private collection agencies that they have contracted with may reach out to you or your company, but it's only after a written notice has been sent out. And so they will never, those collection agencies will never ask you to pay the debt in form of a prepaid card, store, or online gift cards. And so you can review the IRS payments page using that link. Now, I didn't say it before, but on the bottom of each page, the link to this email or to this tax tip 2025-46 will be in the description. So make sure you click on that to find out, get more information on this entire notice. All right, so the next thing is by letters and notices. So a letter or notice is the first way that the IRS says they will contact you. And so here are some ways to get those letters so that you can know if it's really the IRS. So you can log into the secure IRS online account to see if the letter or notice is in the file. Also review the common IRS letters and notices. You can contact IRS customer service directly to authenticate it. And then you can verify any collection notice from a private collection agency by making sure it has the same taxpayer authentication number of the notice that you receive from the IRS. So that's another way to tell if it's authentic if a collection agency is contacting you. And then lastly, I really like this one because this is the in-person visits. This had gone on for quite some time. And back in July of 2023, the IRS has stopped most unannounced visits to taxpayers by the IRS agency resource office or revenue officers. And so what they say now is that you'll get an appointment letter first so that there's no surprise, and you'll get that letter first, make the appointment, and then you will meet. So here is the demo of the IRS e-news subscription that actually sent this notice to my email. Again, this will come up when this video is over, so stay tuned for that. And if you'd like more information on how to improve your vendor process, please go to my website at deborahrichardson.com for free tools and resources to avoid fraud, fines, and bad vendor data. Now, if you would like over 149 annual hours of vendor process training, which by the way will include some 1099 training based on the changes for tax year 2025, then you need to check out the Vendor Process Training Center at training.deborahrichardson.com. So good luck and be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell to be notified next Tuesday for the next Vendor Master File tip of the week.